So, like feminism, women empowerment is one more category that I'm very curious about. And since you have been, working towards it a lot, so what do you think about how are women empowering themselves? What do you see that they are doing to come out more glamorous, more better, or more, with their
Okay,
this?
so I feel that women empowerment, when it started, it was required. Okay, in the sense that, okay, when movement started, or when people started getting into or started thinking about women empowerment, it was, and in a country like ours, in India, it still is the call of the hour. I don't know whether you've watched or not, on 2nd December. Okay, there were elections, right? Okay, in 3 states, BJP came in, and if you watch the speech of our Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, okay, he had said, when he came to the stage, he said, मैं नम्रता से नारी का अभिनंदन स्वरूप, नारी स्वरूप का अभिनंदन करता हूँ. This is what he said actually, and he bowed down to the woman, and he spoke about Nari Shakti. He spoke about Nari Garima. Okay, and he also spoke about women empowerment at that time, and he
Sure.
said women in our country, okay, should be given that taste. It's a very beautiful speech that he gave, and he said that, in fact, it is India election manifesto also, if you read it, how women are going to be a part of it, and where they can take our country to. So women empowerment, I feel, is very important, very very important. If in fact, if you see, 50% of the population in the world, almost 50% of the population, in fact more than 50%, is women. So just think, where will the world reach if women are equal with men? Okay, and every man, I feel, knows it.
Yeah.
Okay, that if we give that kind of right to women, their rights, till till some time back, women did not have a right in the property of their parents, right? Women did not, in some countries, women, you would be shocked to know, even in Germany, okay, till a very very long time, this law was not there. Okay, law to vote was not there. Okay, so when we give this kind of rights to women, and they get a chance to prove themselves, okay, and they come into power. I'm not talking about only political power or legal power.
Any kind.
It is full power. You give those rights, you give those power to women, and you see where the nation goes.
Yeah, so it is basically the women's alpha energy which comes into existence.
Exactly.
And when the alpha energy comes into existence, you know what happens.
This is what is Nari Shakti. Okay, Nari Shakti is basically the power of woman.
Yeah.
And men of today, I feel, somewhere deep in their hearts, very well know that if we give rise, or we give we give
Fuel to this fire.
it is definitely going to be
There's going to be an explosion.
actually.
But it's amazing because I think, how we were brought up and how the girls are brought up today is very different.
very different, very
Yeah.
different.
So where do you think there is a difference?
So in fact, you and me can make a difference. I feel that if I teach my son to respect a woman, if I teach my son, give equality to women, if I teach, or my husband gives equality to me, this is
They
what my
watch.
son sees. So charity begins at home, right?
Right.
So we have to teach our children, our sons, and if we teach our son, this message will go outside. If my husband does not respect me, my son is not going to respect his wife.
True.
Obviously.
True.
Right? In fact, I've been very lucky. My husband loves me a lot, and he respects me a lot. I would like to tell you, since we are talking about empowerment, he empowered me with anything and everything I wanted to do. After marriage, I wanted to still study further. So I was already an MBA. I had done my MBA in finance, but I still had that urge to study. So I wanted to become a teacher. So for that, I wanted to do bachelor's of education. So even after having a child, okay, I had my son was 1.5 years old at that time. I joined Bombay's best college, that is Bombay's Teachers Training College. Of course, I appeared for MHCET and I got a good score, and I luckily got into that college, which is in town. Okay, so I studied there. I did this course over there. I had 100% support from him.
Wow.
After I finished my course, I wanted to work. He never stopped
Encouraged.
me from working. In fact, he encouraged me to work. And if today I tell him that I don't want to work, he will not question me as to why I don't want to work. So this is empowerment.
Actually,
I feel
yes.
doing the woman do what she is comfortable with. He's never forced me on anything. He's never stopped me on anything. Of course, if I'm going wrong, he's guided me.
Wow, lovely. That's nice. So then you think you would like to bring your boys up in the same
Yes,
manner?
yes, definitely. Even if, like for example, say you have a maid working at home. If I call her Tai or if I call her Didi, my children are also going to talk that way. My
I
son
agree.
will also probably address her in the same manner. So it is very important to put these values in the children. I would not say right from birth, even before the child is born. So when a woman is pregnant, she goes for prenatal and prenatal classes, etc. So at that time only, create that environment in which those vibrations go to the child, and the child, before he comes into this world also, okay, he is not tagged or he is not labeled that he is, arey wah ladka hua, oh my god ladki hui. No, not like this.